As you move into your 60s, what's your legacy word? Your word for the world, with the planet, from the whole? It's interesting when you go look for it. It's even more exciting when you might find it. And I want to help you understand that in this video. I'm Stephen. I'm a legacy mentor. So with that question that I've just asked, there are two lessons that I have learned that I want to share with you. That first lesson is to understand what is legacy. And I have many descriptions of that throughout the channel, but I'll just go over it very quickly here. Legacy is about the useful whats that you gift others so that they can learn something from you that helps them in living their extraordinary life, their extraordinary legacy life. And the useful whats are time, effort, and money. So how you put your time, effort, and money in play, and they get to observe it, there's a gift of learning there for them. Now, you may go and extend that, and it might be you've written a book, you do sculpting work, you invite them to workshops, you help them with gardening, whatever that might be. But the key here is to understand that legacy is a map of what you're wanting to do. It's the process that you can follow to get there, wherever that map is taking you. It's the outcomes that you realize. There's a philosophy that's connected to it. And it's a confirmation of your intention to live the legacy that you intend to leave. And that's an important one because it helps you to frame up this map, this process, these outcomes, this philosophy for yourself. So when you understand that component of it, that's sort of lesson one, and watch the other videos, especially the shorts. If you've got a journal, grab your journal and write your thoughts to the prompts or ideas that are given in the shorts. Lesson two that I want to go over, finding this wholehearted word, this wholehearted legacy word, is, I believe it's a key to open that door, to walk that pathway, that legacy pathway. And when I say word, I'm actually looking for one word and suggesting it's one word. And it's a word that is wholehearted to you, that if it wasn't there, you would feel as though you have a hole in your heart, but really what you want to do is feel wholehearted when you know what that word is. But also, if that word weren't used by you, it wouldn't be in the dictionary. And therefore, it's another way to express, oh, where did that word go to? And so, what is that word for you? And if you want to pause the video at this point and just sort of think through, feel through what that one word might be, then please do so. Now, to pick it up, one of the other great things to do is then, what are 4 words you associate with that one word? And if you can figure that out, then what you've got is a little bit more to the map. You're extending your process ideas. You're expanding on your philosophy. And therefore, a lot more different kind of outcomes can come to the foreground for you. Now, what I realized at this point in time, and before we go into an example I'd like to give to you, so a reminder, what's that one word? What's the 4 words around it? So you end up with your 5 words. What I realized, and I'm going to use a dance metaphor here and just share a little bit of a story, is when I learned to dance, I just got on the dance floor, got started, and wiggled around, did what I have to do, and then I just got a little bit better and a little bit better at it as I got used to the dance rhythm and figured out what the steps could be that goes with it. So in my being in my life, it's sort of like the dancing rhythms. In becoming is like the dance steps. And when I just let myself enjoy, find the fun, the freedom, the fulfillment of the dancing, is when I found great joy in it. And one of the things that happened was that there was always a dance partner there wanting to dance. And I thought that that was great. And I sort of carry that thought line into my legacy after 60 now, is about my being and becoming, the dancing rhythm and the dance steps, and finding out what can unfold for me. And that's where these 5 words come into play. And if you give yourself that time and space, and again, if you haven't sort of figured out what those 5 words are, the one main word and then the 4 that go with it, then pause the video now for sure and give yourself that time and space to play with the possibilities here. Now, as a personal example, my main word was legacy. Now, it was legacy in the whole in terms of supporting adult educators in moving into understanding their legacy. It was important to me, but it was also important to offer workshops and books about that topic. And when I brought my 4 words together, then the next one that followed was nature, and how would I connect legacy and nature? And then it was to explore experience and education, and how did those two play themselves out? And what sort of sat in the middle of all of that was safety. So those 5 words are what have framed up my approach, my legacy after 60 pathway. And so when you look at those 5 words and see what combinations come out of that, now I might be able to assist you as a legacy mentor. You can certainly reach out. If you want to put what you came up with down below so we can see and learn together, that's great. Let's see what happens. But give yourself that time to write those down. I think you will find it to be a very insightful outcome for you in living your extraordinary life after 60. There's a question that now follows, and it's now what? Now that you have those 5, what are you going to do with them? Well, that's where taking a course that I'm going to be offering about the legacy pathway may be of value to you. Or you might sit down because of your own background and go, I can figure out the map, the process, the outcomes, the philosophy, the intentions to go with that. Great. Do that for yourself. Maybe watching a few more of the videos on this channel would be of great assistance to you. Give that a go as well. Your comments are appreciated down below, and always and in all ways, take care.